Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Kimberly Schulte. So today's topic is a hot topic, and it's hitting a relationship issue head on, and that is the topic of sex. And I'm gearing this conversation to help couples that are in long-term, loving, committed relationships and partnerships and marriages. And there seems to be millions of people that have a disconnect in their relationships and a source of tension over sex, primarily because there's a lack of understanding of why sex is so important to men. And let's face it, sex is important to both parties. It's vital in a relationship, and it should be. It should be held at a very high esteem. But what happens is that a lot of women feel that sex is just physical, and they don't really understand that sex is emotional for men. Let me kind of explain that a little further. There's a genuine emotional need met for men by sex. So they need that emotionally to feel connected and bonded. And when women will use sex as a weapon to withhold because they're angry or upset, it is so damaging. And I will highly encourage and plead with you, please don't do that. Use your words. Don't use it as a tool or weapon, because it's such a powerful tool and weapon, but it's powerfully damaging. And if you really realize what that did in your relationship, you wouldn't want to do that to your partner. So the other thing too is that it's also used in a situation where women might just, they just don't feel like it. They're not really thinking about it, and they're not intending to hurt their relationship or their man. But they're like, I just have a headache. I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I don't want to have sex. And so what that does is what your man is hearing you. He's hearing and feeling you say and communicate is, I don't desire you. I don't love you. I don't respect you, and I don't appreciate you. And if you really knew how incredibly unappreciated your man feels when this happens, you would never want to do that. And I would have to believe that you wouldn't want to do that, because what that does is it creates a huge insecurity for a man. He actually can feel less of a man when, especially if it's gone on long periods of time, when he's not having a sexual connection with his partner, because the emotional need is being unmet. That emotional need is being unattained for him. So ideally, if you can look at it like this analogy, if your man came home and said, I just don't want to have to talk to you. I don't want to have to listen to you. I don't want to have to talk to you. Quite frankly, I'm just kind of done. Listening to you gives me a headache and it makes me tired. And can we just not talk? Can I just not have to listen to you? And not only just for tonight, but like for months or years? I mean, it's like kind of funny if you think about it. But would that fly for you in your marriage or in your relationship? Would that be okay? Would that be healthy? Would that be good enough? No. Please say no. But that is the message that's being communicated to your man, and when he's not having his emotional need met through sex. So ideally, what we want to do for men and women is putting a priority on the emotional needs for your partner. And when you put that as a priority and you're wanting them to feel communicated with, as far as feeling desired and loved and appreciated, when you do that and make that your priority, many beautiful things blossom and happen. I want you to live your best life, have your best sex, enjoy each other, and enjoy your life. Namaste. Mwah.